Of car break-ins, several vehicles stolen, but the big question tonight, how did the crooks do it? We hear it from police all the time, make sure to lock your car doors, but now some thieves are taking their criminal ways to a whole new high-tech level. Paul Mueller joins us now live outside the news center in Tampa. And Paul, you know, back in the day, car thieves, they used Slim Jims, screwdrivers, even rocks to break the windows. That was like not necessarily the way they do it these days.
Nope, you know what, that was back in the day. As you said, Jen, a recent rash of break-ins and thefts in Ruskin. Now, one guy told me that he had 2 cars broken into. He said both of them were locked. Thing is, there was no evidence like any shattered glass. So the question, how did the crooks get in? Could have been the guy's own key fob.
This could be any neighborhood. Thieves going from driveway to driveway, rummaging through your valuables, even stealing your car.
My truck was gone, and my white car was open.
That's David Hernandez of Ruskin. His truck was stolen right out of his driveway. He has one of those newer trucks with a keyless ignition, and his key fob was right inside the house.
Was your truck unlocked at the time?
No, my truck was locked. My white car was locked also.
How'd they get in?
Well, that's a good question.
Sergeant Matt Pederson works on an auto theft task force out of the Dallas, Texas area. He says crooks have a new tool that most law enforcement don't know about.
It absolutely is happening.
So here's how it works. If you have a keyless ignition, your car is always looking for your key fob to know when you're in the car. With criminals, they use a device to boost the signal so it can read your key fob all the way from inside your house.
Fool the car into thinking that they may be holding on to a fob that's communicating with the car, in which case the doors and get unlocked.
We asked Hillsborough deputies if this is what's happening here.
We're not aware of it. We've not had any incidents that have been brought to our attention.
I don't think that there's necessarily a global awareness with law enforcement because it does seem to be a fairly new trend.
That's why 8 on Your Side gave the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office his number.
That's
Okay.
the task force.
To at least get this high-tech crime on their radar.
Now, I also got in touch with both the Pinellas and Polk County Sheriff's Office. They tell me that as of right now, they have yet to investigate any key fob break-ins or thefts. Jan?
Well, you know, Paul, a lot of people, myself included, have those push start, those sort of keyless ignitions. What are we supposed to do to keep this from happening?
Yeah, you know what? This was totally new to me, too. You know, you go in your house, you just put your key fob right there on the front door, right? Well, experts suggest you put it in the fridge, the refrigerator, the microwave, anything that is encased with metal. That's going to go ahead and block the signal.
Very interesting. Paul Mueller, live for us in Tampa tonight. Thank you, Paul.